Hello everyone, welcome back. This is lecture number 14, wherein we are going to study today the other important personalities in the modern Indian history as well as their socio-religious and socio-cultural movements that have impacted India a great deal. And also, these movements, these organizations have really laid down the real foundations of the social reform in India. बेसिकली हमारा जो इंडियन कल्चर है जो वेस्टर्न इन्फ्लुएंस की वजह से थोड़ा सा टिप्सी टर्वी हो गया था या टॉपसी टर्वी हो गया था, जो भी आप कह लीजिए, उस इन्फ्लुएंस को खत्म करने के लिए या उस इन्फ्लुएंस के असर को कम करने के लिए ये सोशो कल्चरल मूवमेंट्स लॉन्च किए गए थे. एंड दैट इज वाई वी स्टडी देम बिकॉज देखो, रैशनलिस्टिक आइडियाज तो प्रिवेल कर ही रहे थे. उन रैशनलिस्टिक आइडियाज को कैसे हम यूज करके लोगों को उनके रूट्स तक वापस ला सकते हैं, ये दिमाग लगाया हमारे इंपॉर्टेंट नेशनल लीडर्स ने, ताकि हम अपने रूट्स से, अपने कल्चर के, अपने ट्रेडिशंस के जड़ों से दूर ना जाएं. Let's get started and let's study what these movements and what these personalities were. We are going to start with Muhammad Iqbal. He was one of the greatest poets of modern India. ये बहुत ही important point है, ये बहुत ही important personality है जिसके बारे में हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं. And often when we study spectrum, we miss studying about Muhammad Iqbal because he has not been mentioned very fondly or very keenly in books. But from the perspective of prelims, it's very important because Muhammad Iqbal जी के बारे में आपने हिंदू editorial में भी article पढ़ा होगा. If you are reading the editorials very seriously. So basically he was a humanist. That means he raised human action to the status of a prime virtue. That is, आप जो भी actions या जो भी कर्म करते हो वो morally बिल्कुल correct होने चाहिए, virtuous होने चाहिए. Man should not surrender to nature or powers that be, he said, but should control this world through constant activity. That means ऐसा नहीं है कि आज ये करने का मन हो रहा है तो ये कर लिया, कल वो करने का मन हो रहा है तो वो कर लिया. नहीं, आप अपने धर्म से जुड़े रहो. स्टिक टू योर धर्म एंड स्टिक टू योर कर्म. आपका जो धर्म है और आपका जो कर्म है उससे जुड़े रहो. डू नॉट बी डिस्ट्रैक्टेड बाय पेटी थॉट्स और पेटी आइडियोलॉजीज और पेटी प्रिंसिपल्स और फिलोसफीज और डिस्ट्रैक्शंस. And nothing was more sinful in his eyes than the passive acceptance of things as they were. Matlab, if you are being ruled by Britishers, accept it. No, this was not the philosophy of Muhammad Iqbal. He always used to focus that you should always raise your voice against the evil. ऐसा नहीं है कि सरेंडर कर दिया, ठीक है जो हो रहा है, हम क्या करें चेंज करके. नो, दिस इज नॉट द वे दैट यू शुड लिव योर लाइफ. बी वर्चुअस, बी मॉरली करेक्ट, be empowered, stand against what is wrong, and be focused on your karma and your dharma. And through his poetry, he used to uplift the society, he used to give a dynamic outlook towards the world, how we can change the world, how we can change people around us, how we can bring about a positive change in the society. And like Swami Vivekananda ji, he also focused on the need for constant change and ceaseless activity. That means without any stoppage, keep doing your karma, keep performing your actions. Do not, complain. Serve people. That is the real service to humanity. And people like these and poets like these, their poems used to, influence the society, a lot. There were other religious reforms which were, prevalent among the Sikhs also. For example, the very famous Akali movement, which started rising in Punjab in the year 1920, or you can say after 1920. So religious reform among the Sikhs, it also started with, around the end of 19th century when the Khalsa college was started at Amritsar. तो ये point important है, खालसा कॉलेज कहाँ start हुआ था? अमृतसर में start हुआ था. और जैसे ही खालसा कॉलेज start होता है तभी religious reform भी start हो जाता है. The Akalis, when the Akali movement started rising after 1920 in Punjab, 1920 में आपको पता है 1920-21 के आसपास non cooperation movement आया था. So after 1920 Akali movement also started in Punjab. The Akalis were forced, they soon forced the British government to pass a new Gurudwara. Just give me a second. Yes, highlighter use kar leti hu. To pass a new Gurudwara Act in 1922, which was amended in 1925 as well. Do you know that this Akali movement was also known as, write it down, it was also known as the Gurudwara Reform Movement. This is also important for prelims. It was a campaign to bring reform in the Gurudwaras. Gurudwaras are the places, which where the Sikhs they worship. The Guru ka Dwar, okay, that is Gurudwar, the gate of the Guru. So this movement started in early 1920s, and the movement led to the introduction of the Sikh Gurudwara Bill in 1925, which placed all the historical Sikh shrines in India under the control of Shiromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee. Write it down. Shiromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee. This is also known as SGPC. ओके तो बेसिकली हुआ क्या था, ये मूवमेंट, इसको गुरुद्वारा रिफॉर्म मूवमेंट भी कहते हैं, और गुरुद्वाराज में इन भारत में रिफॉर्म लाने के लिए इस मूवमेंट को स्टार्ट किया गया था। और ये मूवमेंट स्टार्ट कैसा हुआ, जब सिख गुरुद्वारा बिल 1925 का पास हुआ, जिसके तहत सारे जो हिस्टोरिकल सिख श्राइन्स हैं उनको शिरोमणि गुरुद्वारा प्रबंधक कमेटी के अंडर प्लेस कर दिया गया। सो गोल ऑफ द अकाली मूवमेंट वाज ट्रांसफरिंग द कंट्रोल ऑफ सिख गुरुद्वारास फ्रॉम द ट्रेडिशनल क्लर्जी हु वर नोन एज, राइट इट डाउन, द उदासी महंत्स and government appointed managers to the elected Sikh bodies. And they used non-violent resistance methods like filing petitions, showing demonstrations, etc. And the result was that all the historical Sikh shrines, they were under the now control of the Shiromani Gurudwara Prabandhak Committee. Okay, यहाँ तक point clear हो गया आप लोगों को? So that is the Akali movement. The main aim of the Akalis was to purify the management of the Gurudwaras or the Sikh shrines so that British involvement can be removed. And the Gurudwaras had been heavily, endowed with land and money by devout Sikhs. They did not want the British to use them or exploit them for selfish purposes. That is why they wanted that the Sikh shrines, holy shrines, should be placed under the SGPC. Before we move ahead, here's a small announcement for all of you. Now here, Unacademy Gold, that is the offer from Unacademy Plus, wherein if you subscribe to Unacademy Plus, you will get 20% discount on all your subscriptions. It is just till tonight. आज रात 12 बजे तक ही ये offer valid है, wherein if you use the code ARPITA10, ARPITA10, you will get 20% off on all your subscriptions. Make sure that you subscribe today. Also, tomorrow at 11 AM in the morning, we have UPSC CSE Combat, which is All India Free Scholarship Test. It will be a live test. Do not forget to enroll in this test for free using this code ARPITA10, wherein in 1 hour you have to solve 56 questions. Prelim special test है जहां आपको 4 करोड़ तक का scholarship भी मिलेगा। तो make sure कि आप फटाफट से इस combat में enroll कर ले।